Welcome to this explainer. Okay, imagine waking up, checking your phone, and seeing that you've actually made money while you were fast asleep. It sounds totally like a dream, right? I mean, most of us are so used to the idea of clocking in and clocking out, but today we're diving straight into the world of passive income. This is the absolute ultimate way to build wealth without constantly trading your precious time for a standard paycheck. And listen, in 2026, this isn't just some fantasy anymore. This is the tangible reality for thousands of people right now. Throughout this explainer, we're going to look at exactly how this wealth building system is actually constructed.
All right, let's dive into section 1, the core concept, redefining work.
You know, most of us are taught to work a standard 9 to 5 job. But as Warren Buffett famously said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Wow. That perfectly hits the nail on the head as to why shifting away from that traditional daily grind is just absolutely critical. Now, we've got to debunk a major myth right off the bat. Passive income is absolutely not about those sketchy get-rich-quick schemes. No way. It's really about front-loading your work. You're putting that intensive effort in right now to build a solid system so you can continuously reap the rewards later on. So, how are people actually pulling this off? Let's move to section 2. Top methods to earn, the arsenal. We're going to break down the 4 absolute best avenues people use for passive wealth construction. We've got dividend stocks, digital products, YouTube automation, and real estate and REITs. Let's just go ahead and unpack these one by one. First up, dividend stocks. The whole key here is putting your money to work in established companies. Instead of just kind of crossing your fingers and hoping a stock's price goes up, these companies literally pay you a share of their profits on a regular basis. You get paid simply for owning the shares. Basically, your money is doing the heavy lifting for you. Next on the list, we have digital products. This method, it is all about ultimate leverage. You create an ebook or maybe an online course just once. Literally, one time. And because it's a digital asset, you can sell it to thousands of people around the globe 24/7. Your digital storefront never ever closes. Okay, method number 3 is YouTube automation. This is about building channels that run entirely on dedicated systems. The absolute beauty of this setup is that it generates ad revenue even when you aren't the one actively filming. The systems handle the entire content flow continuously in the background. And our 4th major method, real estate and REITs, which stands for real estate investment trusts. You can earn rental income or invest in these trusts to get really steady monthly payouts. And the best part? You completely skip the traditional headaches of being a landlord. No fixing leaky faucets at 2 in the morning for sure. But honestly, none of these methods will work without a fundamental psychological change. That brings us to section 3, the mindset shift, playing the long game. Here is the core mindset shift you have to make. You must stop selling your hours and start actively building assets. Remember, your time is strictly limited, right? We only have so many hours in a day. But assets, they have the potential to work for you infinitely. Now, you might be sitting there thinking you need a massive fortune just to begin. But actually, scratch that, you really don't. $10. Literally just $10 a day. Starting small is perfectly fine because the true goal here isn't having some huge pile of cash up front. The real goal is consistency. Whether it's $10 a day or scaling all the way up to $1,000 a month, the strategy is exactly the same. You start small, you relentlessly reinvest your earnings, and then you just watch that snowball effect completely take over. It creates this totally unstoppable momentum over time. Which brings us right to our final section, true financial freedom, the bridge. Look, passive income is the bridge to true financial freedom. Everything we've covered today is a blueprint. So if you're ready to start your journey, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Let's build your wealth together. I want to leave you with one final super important question. Which asset will you start building today to buy back your time tomorrow? Really think about that. Choose your method, make that mindset shift, and take your very first step. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next explainer.